Where does all the time go? Right. Okay, don't worry, friend. Today, I got you. Okay. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you 4 of my personal secret times hacks that will not only make your life simpler, but will also help you return to joy because of how productive your day was. Hey, and I guarantee that at least one of these is going to be something you've never heard of before or you've never used before. Okay. Yes. Now, if you're watching on the replay, welcome. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you're joining me on Instagram, welcome to you as well. I will say you are in the cheap seats. You're going to want to join us over on Facebook at 3 Life Essentials so that you can grab everything that I'm going to be showing, because I'm going to be sharing my screen here a little bit, and you're not going to be able to see that over on Instagram. So, yes, make sure you leave some love. I'll be back to answer your questions, respond to your comments. What do you guys think about this topic? Does it resonate with you today? Yes? Here, I'm going to see if we can get a little bit more light here. There we go. That's a little better. Okay. I've missed seeing you guys. I've been out a couple of weeks without cell service or internet connection. So I'm so glad to be back with you here today. Yes. And if you want today's show notes today so that you can save time in that department as well, just type in the word time hacks, all one word, below, and I'll make sure that you get the show notes from me today. Plus, I'm going to be giving you some discounts to two of the tools that I'm going to be sharing with you today. So in the show notes, I will provide those discounts to those services if you want to try and use those as well. Yes. Okay. Yes, I'm so glad to be back with you guys today. My name is Amy Miller. I am a wellness advocate. I'm a business coach, and I help fellow therapists and also business owners make a bigger impact in the lives of their patients, their clients that they work with, set their business apart from the others, and provide patients with solutions that address issues rather than just putting Band-Aids on problems, and return to joy in their business. We do this using our signature Spark method in our growth mindset coaching, and this is Free Friday. This is our weekly series on Fridays to experience life more fully, more abundantly. Bonus if we can do this naturally. We love to learn out loud here on Free Friday. And before we learn out loud, I'm going to spray my face with this is my summer survival spray. Is anybody feeling the heat? Yes. Oh, that feels great. Oh my goodness. Got a little peppermint in here to cool down my body temperature as it's heating up, and it's going to be 103 here today. So we love to learn out loud here on the broadcast. We use the hashtag Free Friday, and we explain whatever is freeing your mind, whatever that aha moment is. Yes. So throughout the live, even if you're watching on the replay, anytime you hear something that is very valuable to you, a new idea or a nugget you want to hold on to, type in the words hashtag Free Friday and then just share the tip that you're going to implement in your life. We love learning alongside each other. And listen, as a mom, or if you're a therapist like me, you have a passion and a purpose, but you're more than that. You are a hope giver and a difference maker and an encouragement dealer. But you can't be that woman if you're constantly trying to squeeze water out of a rock, right? I have something in my mouth here. Okay, here we go. You need some tools to help you carve that significant amount of time into your schedule, and time will let you be everything your heart is calling you to. Okay, so are you ready for 4 simple but really powerful time hacks to be more productive with your time and turn it into an asset instead of a liability? And the last one I'm going to share with you is worth the price of admission, but only put But if you only put that one into practice, I'm going to say let it be that one. Okay? Okay, so the first time hack I'm going to share with you is time blocking. How many of you are familiar with the concept of time blocking? It's something I think I was doing early on in my career, but even before I had kids, but I didn't realize what I'm doing it. But you have to know what the priorities are for your day in your life, and if you're in business, what are the most profitable activities for you? Excuse me. And next, you're going to carve out periods of time that will allow you to make progress working in whatever those priorities or those profitable activities are that you've set aside for yourself. Now, time blocking is simply the process of carving out large periods of time that you're going to use to accomplish certain tasks. Now, this may not work for you if you've got little bitty ones at home, okay? But I'm going to share with you so that one of these hacks can stick, because I can tell you that when I first started growing my business, my oldest was 3 years old, and our twins were 5 months old. Yes, twins and a 3-year-old running around launching and growing a business. So this one did not work for me early on, but it does now. The idea that you're more effective and efficient when you get into a deep work state, but you can't achieve that state if you don't have enough time for your brain to fully transition to that work state. So carve out blocks of time, usually 90 minutes or more, to work on the most important tasks in your business. Now, imagine being a farmer and you go through the entire season of preparing the soil, but you never make time to plant the crops. Being very clear about the things that you are that are in your highest priorities are going to give you that clear direction about what types of activities you must accomplish during a certain season in your business. Giving yourself constraints in a form of a list of must-dos will lead to freedom at the end of your day. So, some of your biggest priorities, your profitable activities, should include things like networking, enrolling new clients or customers or builders, or launching new business partners. If you aren't building time into your schedule for each of these activities, then your business is going to show it. And also, it's important to remember an important principle of time. Our activities are going to expand to the time that we've allowed for them. So if I have an hour to clean the living room, it will take an hour. But if my mom messages me, my dad messages me and says he's going to be there in 10 minutes, I'll clean it in 10 minutes. So make a list of non-negotiable activities in your business and a separate list of would-be nice activities in your business, and prioritize those accordingly. Okay? Which this whole concept of time blocking really leads me to my next time hack, and that is one of my favorite tools. And I'm going to give you guys a discount for this tool in my show notes, and that is the Passion Planner. Now I have to move my computer here to show you this in here. But even if you are in a season like I was in when we first launched our business, with a 3-year-old and infant twins running around and a spouse working really long, crazy hours, even on weekends, this may be a tool that can still work for you, and that is my Passion Planner. You're going to want to block off time in your family's schedule the same way that I would block off my boys' piano time or a Bible study. I like to have those that I work with print out like a weekly calendar and write in when they're working on their business activities and what they're doing. And then put that on the fridge just like everything else, or put that in a space that everybody can see. It helps to keep everybody in the loop. Or you can grab my favorite Passion Planner tool. Now, this comes with a simplified way to visually see your week and your month. And even if you keep a digital calendar like on Google, I still recommend having a physical planner. And actually, Passion Planner now has come out with its own digital tool. But what you want to do, it's not only simple, but it looks nice. And I love the fact that it has a little pocket here in the back where I can just keep simple papers or keepsakes. And you can customize some of the tools in your Passion Planner. Like, for instance, if you travel full time like we do, and I've added from Etsy, I've added a map here on the US that I keep track of where we have gone that particular year. So you can see some of our dots that we've covered so far. I love the space in the back of the Passion Planner that has dots where you can create grids or spaces where if you want to map out specific things. This is a great place for brainstorming. And then every month there is an overall space that you can see the month at a glance. Now, I don't really utilize this tool as much as other people do. I mostly use the weeks at a time. And what I usually recommend doing, now this one isn't a great example. Let me show you a better example. Okay, so I have our clients and our business partners that we work with, I have them map out every single thing that's happening in their week. And I say, take 30 minutes, like a Sunday evening, write everything down in it, everything. Meal times for us, travel days, special events, exercise, activities that you're doing with the kids, school things, and then circle times that you're making available for business related activities as well, or therapy. This way you already know when those times are blocked off and that you have time freedom to make additional appointments in your schedule, so that when you encounter people who are wanting to schedule appointments, if you are a solopreneur and you're scheduling your own appointments, this is where you can immediately look at a glance and see those circled times and know when you have available. So I love doing that. I love utilizing friction pens so that I can color those and then I can erase if I need to, because life happens and we have 3 kids. So I love utilizing the Passion Planner, and it helps keep you in the loop and it helps you be able to visually see everything, and it simplifies life. Okay, so let me pull up my third hack. Yes, okay, I have to move my camera back here. Okay, now there always has to be time to eat, right? I mean, everybody's got to eat. And if you're like me, you'd prefer to invest in your family's health by the food choices instead of taking from your family's health by food choices. And healthy eating, let's just be honest, it requires some prep, but who's got time for that? This is where my handy tool, Plan to Eat, comes in. Now, those of you guys have followed me for a while, you probably have heard me talk about Plan to Eat before. And maybe you're like, I'm not a meal prepper. I'm not a meal planner. I never have, never I am going to be. But I want you to consider the time that you are going to save by utilizing this tool. Now, there might be a little bit of time prep up front the first time you start using this. I would say the first 10 days that you use this tool, it's going to take a little bit more time prep. But I'm going to show you even more hacks with this tool that's going to save you even more time. And the time that you save shopping for groceries, planning out who's going to eat what, even racing through the fast food line, it is going to still save you time, and bonus, your family is going to be saving money and eating healthier. So those are just side bonuses. Today we're talking about time hacks though, but those are side bonuses to this. So the easiest way to get started by using Plan to Eat is getting connected with friends who use Plan to Eat, like me, and sharing recipes. And you can plan out for the whole entire month, and there's no time wasted with wandering aisles at the store or extra trips to the store because you weren't prepped or you forgot stuff. And so I'm going to show you what this looks like. Let me share my screen here. I'm going to show you an insider in here. Okay, let's pull it up here. Let me hide this one and take this off. All right, can you guys see that okay? I may actually make this bigger so you guys can see. Okay, now I think you guys can see that okay. So this is inside my own personal Plan to Eat account. As you can see, I have, in just my regular view, I have 171 recipes. You can see up here, everything from, you can see they're divided up into courses by appetizer, beverages, I'm going to scroll through here, has different smoothie recipes and juices. Let me let my internet catch up here. Breakfast that has lots of yummy quiches and breakfast cookies and muffins and lots of different things like that. And then it scrolls on down to cold treats that I have in here and condiment recipes, of course, desserts. Can't go wrong with those. And then I have, if you scroll on down a little bit farther, I have even some DIY